Punisher teaches his victim not to be like him. As a young boy tries to get his father to teach him how to fight, so that way he can fight back against his bullies. But his dad tells him revenge is never the answer. I should know a few things about wanting it, and it won't bring you fulfillment. And a few months later, he ended up burying his father. This took a toll on his family, as his mother started to break down, even having to borrow money from her own son. But the boy was determined to get his own type of revenge for his father, as he goes by and looks for some crutches to go back to the cemetery where he buried his father, as a man in the rain shows up, walking behind him like the embodiment of the Grim Reaper. Frank Castle begins to follow the boy, and that's what the kid wanted, getting him to give him a ride home, then asking Frank if he wants some hospitality by getting him something to eat. But the boy still has a plan, and he lures Punisher back into his home by falling, getting Punisher to be the good Samaritan, as he has a little surprise for him in the fridge. And Punisher finally asks him, "Who were you seeing at the cemetery?" And the kid cracks, saying that it was his father. Frank wants to know what his field was, and he tells him he was an accountant. And Punisher alludes to saying that it's still a dangerous area to work in, as the kid finally takes out the cheese and tells him how he lost his life. Working for the criminal underworld has his dangers, as his father knew that from the beginning. Even though he was providing for his family, he was working for a very bad man. And his son reassures Punisher that he was no crook, as Punisher is unfazed and looks inside the box, and the facade is finally over, as the kid finally pulls out the weapon and confronts Punisher for his sin of taking his father from this world. The one night he had to stay late, Punisher was there saving the day. Punisher pushes the button with more of the truth, that his father was helping him clean money that was built off broken lives and dreams. The kid is distraught, and he tells him, "How do you live with yourself? Kid, you might be right, and I don't sleep at night. And pulling that trigger, you won't be able to as well." And the kid says, "I can live with that," as he pulls the trigger, but it's empty. In desperation, he hopes that something can come out. But Punisher tells him, "You can't make cheese without no milk, and you can't tell if it is loaded." The kid is so desperate that he wants his revenge of Punisher taking his father from him. "Tommy, you hate me for breaking your life, and that's fair. But becoming like me won't change anything. It doesn't stop with one act of revenge. You want real revenge? Go live a life that is fulfilling. Now I'm gonna walk out of here, and you'll never see me again." "But when did you take out the bullets?" "I did that while you were at the cemetery." "And how long you been following me?" "The whole time. But nice touch with the crutches." And he starts to remember what his father taught him about revenge, especially about teaching him how to fight. Tells him why he won't ever teach him, because it won't just end with that kid. You really want to get back at this kid? Don't let him faze you. Just go live your life. That's all the revenge you'll need.